could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
A little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well,
you
you know
guys.
what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous.
Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
Does she keep saying they're looking for a magic cock?
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some
Let me
dicks?
turn on your audio and some music. Hello, friends. We are live.
Balls.
Balls. Let me
Balls.
put some music on. How's everybody doing on this fine, what the fuck is it, Monday?
Sure is Monday. Always
Monday.
That good, huh? All right. Hi, I am DM Esquire, and I am your... whatever. I'm your DM. Hi. Good to see everybody. And let's go around and say hi to everybody, since we have an almost full house tonight. So, Cave Girl, why don't you start tonight?
Hi, I'm Cave Girl. I guess I'll be anonymous this evening. And I am wearing a jumpsuit. You can't see it, but I have a jumpsuit on. Seth, the DM, really hates jumpsuits, so I'm wearing this.
Everybody needed to know that.
I just wanted everybody to know that I'm torturing him. And I play Aurora, who is an operatic goddess. And yeah, that's me.
Alrighty then. Ms. underscore. Sorry. It's gonna get worse every game. I'm gonna come up with something.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. Hello, everyone. I'm Myriad. Just Myriad's fine. You don't have to. I know you see the _X and you want to be like, oh, Myriad _X. You don't gotta. You don't gotta do all that. You know, I feel it's too much. But I'm here. I'm playing Dee Dee, your favorite little goblin warlock. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't here last week. I was in a faraway land called New York last week. But I'm back, and I'm happy to be here. Don't look in my bag.
Don't look in my bag.
Dee Dee was strangely quiet last week. I don't know what happened.
As quiet as a mouse. One might say.
All right, cool. Ella, who are you and who are you playing?
I'm Ella, darling, my darling, and I am playing Piranha, the half-elf ranger who likes to shoot flaming arrows and has a new bestie named Galore. It's a rock. I keep it in my tits.
Yes. All right. Clover Bee, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi everyone, I'm Clover Bee. I play Menridin, your fun little pocket-sized fish lady who is just enjoying life on land and working day and night for the glory of Eric and Eric Industries.
I love Eric and Eric Industries. All right. Why don't we all... I would love to hear the story that the party tells Dee Dee about how they got where they are.
Dee Dee's looking around like that SpongeBob meme, the caveman SpongeBob meme. She just popped up out of nowhere.
Or like the Travolta meme.
Okay. So we went to the forest to meet Delphine. We stopped for the night at a creek and some shit was hella weirdly off. So I talked to the trees about it, as you do. And they mentioned some unnatural hunters that have been preying on things that should not be prey. They are winged humanoid shapes, making off with packs of wolves, preying on the natural predators. It's been less than a season since it started, so like past few months. They wear armor like Senzin. It's the devils, demons, creatures that we found in the crypt, probably. The forest is in mourning for Delphine III, who died of old age. It offered to teach us the notes to play on a horn to summon the Elven Guard, but we don't have the proper tools to do so.
You had pan flute. You had a pan flute, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but that's not a horn. They said we have to play it on a horn. And I feel like what I know about elves being half a one, they're going to be real snobby sons of bitches about it. And what I don't need is to fucking hear it from them. So
It takes a whole different set of mouth skills. her.
You know I have all of the mouth skills. That's not the issue.
I set you up on purpose.
So I woke up to find Senzen talking in the dark, saying that he has no interest in taking part in this. Whatever they were offering, he sounded angry. I crept up to find him talking to an infernal hottie with plate mail armor, big red leathery wings, who was getting all close and whispering to Senzen. Oh, I have in my notes that I did call it a turd wallop. I did not say that I told it that its tits looked bad in its armor. I did. There's video evidence of it.
I
Seth
clipped
posted
it,
it today. Some Elven Rangers come and save us. They gave us provisions to travel to Brimlow Bows.
Right.
In exchange
to
for
what
some
bows?
guarding.
What bows? Because I can't remember. Brimlow.
Brimlow.
Thank you. I was trying to find that in the stream and I couldn't.
I remember you saying that. I didn't even think to check my notes. Okay, so Duke Rykon is a guy in the Elven Guard who I was chatting with, but he's holding something back, apparently. He took us to a place to await the banquet where Delphine is excited to have us attend, handed us a packet from his pocket from the Queen with a golden ring with an emerald jet set into it. Aurora said that rings like this are typically given to family. He promised his wife he wouldn't give it to me until she died. He said, I was hoping you would wear this at the banquet tonight. I promised my wife that I wouldn't give it to you until she died. Was this for me?
This was for Piranha.
Okay, I thought so. It just feels very like me about it. All right, so we're in the Elven capital in Brimlow Bows. I have in all bold in my notes. If I had looked, I could have told you in half a second. So that's where we're at. My shitty notes.
They were excellent notes, and you know what? Have an extra inspiration for that because you are getting very good at this. And I'm very pleased that you are now my memory, whereas a certain underscore used to be my memory and stopped taking notes.
Okay, listen, sometimes you just want to live in the moment, okay? You just
Is that what
you don't want to worry about taking notes all the time. Sometimes little Myriad's brain hurts a whole lot, okay? And a lot was going on.
Myriad, you dropped taking notes and taking notes jumped up and latched onto me.
Yeah.
This is not me. I have ADHD at the asshole. I don't take
listen,
notes
everyone's
on shit.
squirrel finds a nut every once in a while,
Fucking A. So that's what happened. It was transmissible, apparently.
You guys did great, and I am very happy and pleased, and this is an awesome thing. So thank you. Let us pick up our story tonight with you arrived late at night and you were going to have a long night's rest and get up in the morning and make your way about the Brimlow Bows, the capital of the Elven nation here in the Ardeep Forest. And you've got time to kill. You can chat with people. You can go, I don't know, shopping. You can go do whatever it is you want. You can go to a library. If Shazara were here, you could go whatever it is you want to do.
Aurora really is complaining that she does not have a good headdress anymore. Like the last one, the feather thing, it's just not flattering. She wants something else. So she wants to go shopping for a headdress. Is that possible?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Headdress. Awesome.
I just like seeing what's on offer different places. I don't Piranha has never been great with money. Piranha does not hold on to any money she has. Piranha simply hands it to Menardin, and she loves Menardin and knows that Menardin will make only the best of the worst moves with it if it comes down to it. So like whatever. It's like having someone you trust run the monopoly banking system.
Oh, and that person doesn't actually know what the monopoly banking system is.
All right.
Yeah. So it's a great thing for everyone involved.
I'm just trying to figure out what I should have Menardin roll for like financial management. I think I'm just gonna let you role play it. So go to town with
Bad finances. I love that attribute.
All right. Is anybody gonna do anything other than go the shopping?
Dee Dee would like to go shopping, but not for headdresses.
All right. Well, it is the Elven capital here, so the streets are pretty much crowded with people going about their business. I picture it a lot like, a French provincial town. There is all kinds of fresh bread and sort of there's a loam on the ceilings of some of the buildings, and it's very integrated with nature. But it is a place of commerce, so you eventually make your way to the center of shopping in Brimlow Boughs, and there are multiple shops. What do you want to hit first? There's anything you want here for the most part.
Is there a thrift store that has cool
There's
shit on
an Elven
discount?
thrift store, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Okay.
that would be amazing. I want an Elven thrift store in real life. That's what I want.
I want to look for better armor. I'm wearing cast-off studded leather armor.
So just so
Everything
you
I
know,
started
cast
with.
off doesn't mean it's secondhand. Cast off means you can easily shuck it off if you dive into the water.
Oh, okay. Well, that actually does sound better than I anticipated. But whatever, I'll keep an eye out for whatever can buff the old girl a little bit.
All right, here's what I would like to do now. I would like to ask you what the name of the proprietor of this Elven thrift shop is. I'm going to say that
Durwood.
they're an aging, almost at retirement elf who just putters around the shop all day. So what is their name?
Durwood.
Durwood.
Good one.
All right. The little bell rings as you all walk in, and a short, hunched over, very white-haired old elf walks up and, "Hello, I'm Durwood. What can I do for you?"
Aurora ignores him for some reason, not like rudely, but because she gets distracted, and it's because in the left-hand corner she sees the inevitable rack of used wedding dresses and goes for that. That are in all thrift stores, I assume, even in Elven thrift stores. I don't know
Sure,
what
there's an
wedding dresses
Elven.
look like, but that's what they are, and she goes for that rack of used wedding dresses. Better than the used lingerie section. Just saying. But used wedding
Hey, you
dresses.
clean that thoroughly. It don't matter a bit.
That's true. That's true.
You have enough strangers' bits pressed on your bits. You stop caring.
Yeah. I don't know if I care anyway, but I'm not safe. I'm just not a safe person. I'm dumb. Anyway, I go running for the used wedding dresses.
All right.
Gently used, I hope, wedding dresses.
Yes, used multiple times. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
All
But
right,
anyway.
what is Piranha doing?
Oh shit! I don't think I should look through jewelry at a shop without a grown up
Chaperoned.
who knows how to detect magic present. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm just gonna dig through like cool jewelry, cool accessories, like anything cool, anything magical, anything. I don't know.
All right, while you're doing that,
Do the
what is
thrift
Dee Dee
store
doing?
thing. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Dee Dee's maybe going towards a magical shop to find some magic items.
All right, there is a magic store. There are several, and we will happily flip over to that after we're done shopping for baubles and used wedding dresses. So, back to the baubles and used wedding dresses. Let's find out. Let me do a quick roll.
How do you roll for how used
That's-
a wedding dress is?
I don't know, but I'm happy to take suggestions.
No, I don't think we have to roll for that. I think we have to roll for whether or not. I don't know. You're the DM. What do we have to roll for?
I mean, I just rolled a 69. I don't know what that means for used wedding dresses, but
Nice. That
You
means pretty
lie.
something
You
pretty
lie.
good.
Made that up.
yeah. I'm medicated, so not as funny as I could be.
That's true. You could be funnier.
So, Kelly, why don't you tell me what a 69 means for used wedding dresses?
God, I don't want to. I really don't want to, but I guess I'll take this assignment. Well, used wedding dresses in typical thrift stores, not just in Elven thrift stores, are not exactly always the best fashion-forward wedding dresses that are out there. Many of them have a slight, not like, if you talk about regular wedding dresses, then you talk about the white kind of family of colors. The worst color of those is the beige to the point of almost being khaki wedding dress, where it's like supposed to be off-white, but it turns out after being aged for a while that it's more like just yellowed, just awful color that it becomes because it's like cheap satin or something else. And I go for that one. That's the one I want on the rack, because apparently that's the 69 one. Also, it has some stains that you don't know where they came from. So
why is Aurora going for that one? Just out of curiosity. Ellie, you're talking to mute.
that is a fucking what? Yeah, no, she's not muted.
No,
What?
she's not.
Oh, she was muted for me.
Say that again, Ella.
I lost her in my
Yes.
video ninja. Do you guys still see her?
What? Oh no, she's gone.
You know what I'm going to tell? We
are
have
all gone?
huge storms going on here, so
It's your fault.
Oh, we
No.
lost connection?
no. Oh, no,
Losing
she's
you.
back.
I'm back.
Where's
Do you hear me?
Culver?
Yeah, that was fine.
Clover?
We lost Culvert like 10
There
minutes
is
ago.
rebooting.
Yeah. But everything
Anyway,
okay, Ella?
what were we talking about?
Yes.
We were talking about why.
What-
Apparently
the
not though,
color of
because she
wedding
just
dress.
went away again.
No,
Wh-
she
why?
didn't. She's there.
Why is Aurora going for the yellowed wedding dress? Just out of curiosity.
Ella, what were you saying about the actual color that it is? She's there. She's blinking her eyes.
Oh, me? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're
Ella.
talking to me.
Ah!
I had a Friends of the Library emergency. I had to make sure that we weren't inundating the Chamber of Commerce with our requests.
Oh, yes.
Don't
What is
let-
that
make it-
special wedding dress color you're referring to?
That is generational aspiration and perspiration. Peraspiration.
Yes, her aspiration.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I like that's my favorite color. I guess that's what Aurora
Generational
goes for.
peraspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite color. So she picks up the one that is the most of that color from the rack of used wedding dresses, and it has a high collar. This one, like a frilly, so it's like from the equivalent of the 1970s for where we are, and so it has a really high frilled collar with a V. They have the V always right here in the satin.
Okay.
And then that's like the meshy material, and then V of satin, and then the waist that's gathered, and then it goes out into an A line. And Aurora immediately sees that and says, "I can make this the most amazing dress you've ever seen." She can sew. Who knew?
Okay.
So she's like, "This is worth the time and the effort, because it will be so beautiful. But at the same time, I cry for the woman who wore this." And she gets all, verklempt about it. And
Durwood walks up to you and in a very quiet voice, starts pointing out the stitching where the name of every elven woman that's ever worn this dress is stitched in.
how many?
There's like 4 different names.
Oh my goodness. Is it from all the same family?
Apparently not. But it is a tradition to, this
The used wedding
clothing
dress
like
con?
this actually has a lineage as well.
Wow. So there's like the souls of 4 women woven into this dress? Or men?
Sure.
Whatever, non-binary, who wore this dress?
Durwood says, I don't know about their souls, but certainly this has shared some very important times for them.
Their asses have been sewed into it, that's for sure.
I want to sew this into my ass. Wait, no, I want to sew my ass into this. She exclaims and picks up the wedding dress and hugs it and starts walking around the thrift store looking for her next find.
Okay. Elle, what is Piranha looking for? Anything in particular, or just randomly like, ooh, this might be magic. Ooh, this might be magic.
Just something that's fucking cool. The way that you browse at a thrift store and you don't know what you want, but you want something bitchin'.
Mm-hmm.
For Ella, that ends up being a pair of cut off black shorts with a doily lace kind of thing sewn over the right pocket. I shit you not. I have 3 pairs of these shorts. I've gotten every single one of them from Goodwill. 3 different brands, 3 different sizes, but they find me.
Amazing.
Because I have thrift magic. So
made of fine elven silk.
Piranha's looking for her thrift magic. Like maybe Piranha's really good at finding like the coffee cup warmers that you can put your jar of coconut oil on so you have warm lube or whatever.
Out of the corner of Piranha's eye, she catches a jar that has little tentacles on it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It is a sealed jar with tentacles all over the side.
Can I discern anything from it? Can I roll to see if I know anything about it? Insight, maybe?
Sure, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Yep.
15.
It's not Elven.
It's sure not Elven. Durwood, what can you tell me about this piece?
We got that in a shipment from Waterdeep a while back. It's magic.
It's magic.
Yeah.
You know what kind?
He starts chuckling. He's like, open it.
Have you opened it?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Fuck it. I trust Durwood. I opened the damn jar.
Seawater just starts gushing out of it.
I close the jar. Does it just keep doing that? Does it just do that?
Doing that?
No, I'm kidding.
It just does that a bunch.
Oh, yeah. It's a never-ending seawater jar.
Always wet.
Does Menardin, I'm going to get this from Menardin. How much is it?
20 gold.
I'll give you 10 for it. It's kind of gross, and it doesn't actually do anything but the water. It doesn't give you any of the good, like, coral,
15.
seaweed. I'll do 12 for it, but I don't love it that much. It's not even for me.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's a +1. Oh, that's a 9.
Yeah, he wants 15 for it.
All right, I'll give him fucking 15 for
it. Aurora sees on the shelf, the inevitable shelf of kitchenware, where there's like mismatched plates and random forks and, coffee makers that don't work. That kind of part of the thrift store. She sees a very nondescript rock amongst the various wares. And she picks it up and she carries it over to Durwood. And she says, I have a question for you.
Yes?
I don't want to tell you guys about it, but I guess I have to. Can I get away with whispering something in Durwood's ear and him agreeing to it?
Yeah, but they'll have an opportunity to listen if they want to.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I'll just let them listen. I just think it's funny. So she doesn't have to whisper then. I'll just say, she says in front of Piranha, it's fine. She says, I want to get this engraved. Do you do engraving?
No, but I'm sure one of the other stores does. What is it you want engraved?
I really think I think it'll be perfect for my friend Dee Dee.
Oh, okay. He pulls out
very nondescript like her.
I mean, he has a pen. He can do something in nice calligraphy on it if you'd like.
No, too fancy. I just want to like put the letter D next to the letter D. Just 2 D's on the rock.
He
just
pulls out a piece of charcoal and writes DD on it in charcoal.
Perfect. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Is this extra charge?
No,
says
it was only a gold. It's just a piece of feldspar.
And how much do you want for this beautiful dress? And she lays it out.
Oh, well, for this wonderful wedding dress with a lineage like this would certainly be at least 100 gold.
Oh. Well, don't you think it would look beautiful on me? And she bats her eyes.
I'm sure it would look beautiful on you, yes.
Sure you do, Durwood. So what do you think? Should I just... Can I have the dress?
No, this is a business.
She would like to use some persuasion on it. She would like... She wants to use... Oh, no, I guess I don't have to use like a full-on spell on him. That would be weird. But she wants to see how her charisma, how far it can take her.
Okay.
In the trying to persuade Durwood to let her just take it because she doesn't have 100 gold.
Well, I mean, you can negotiate. He's not going to give it to you for free, no matter
He
how charismatic
doesn't have
you are.
anywhere near 100 gold.
I'm sure your friends would loan you some money.
I don't like being indebted to my friends. I would rather try my luck at being persuaded.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Where are you? Why do I always forget where persuasion is?
Middle.
Oh, there it is. No, that's the wrong one. Where is it?
Alphabetically, it's in the middle, down near the bottom of the page.
Oh, I just glazed over it with my eyes. I don't know why. Okay, rolling. No.
Not very persuasive today, unfortunately.
I have a +7. It was a 3.
Rania is gonna. Hey, Durwood, where's the veil for it?
Ooh.
I don't know. I guess it's not here. I can give you a small discount for the lack of a veil. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the veil is what's captured in the photos. The only thing that makes the lineage of the dress important is the way that the paintings obviously is what I meant to say. What's a photo?
Right.
I've never heard of that. But it's really the veil that makes the dress.
Give me two things. Give me a history check to see how badly Piranha's talking out her ass about Elven history.
Both of us
9.
So,
but I'm half elf. Can I roll at advantage?
No, but I will let you roll persuasion now. Basically, the history was you're talking out your ass, but you're still charismatic. So he is susceptible to charm.
18 persuasion. I don't know why I chose to try to do the things where I have +0 and +1, but I got an 18 persuasion.
After some back and forth, you guys are so charming. He will come down to about 50 gold. He says, this is what I paid for it. I can't take any less.
That's a pretty fucking good deal.
I don't have 50 gold.
I've got, I don't know how much money I have, but I'm pretty sure I have 50 gold. I'll buy you a wedding dress. All right, I'll spot you.
She hugs her very, very hard. Just, I'll never forget. I'll be entirely indebted to you forever. And she weeps a little, even. And
I'm pretty sure we both already just forgot.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Okay. That complete. I want to run out to where Dee Dee is. Or
all right, cool.
Dee Dee's doing this while we're doing this.
Dee Dee does not know I have a rock in my pocket that I'm gonna give her later. Just saying.
Oh, we both did shopping for friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yay. All right, hold on. I got to copy a new link in for Clover B, and then we're good to go.
I got a rock in my pocket.
Oh my god.
Ayo.
Sorry.
Wink wonk.
Indeed. All right. I think I'm gonna say Menardin went with Dee Dee to the magic store. So you guys are
just some tiny guys going to the magic store.
A couple of tiny little folks, and halfway through this, I will have the other two come in with their gifts. So we'll go from there.
I have some specific items I'm looking for. I understand that not all of them are going to be available and/or affordable for your little goblin pal, but
all right. Tell me, what is the name of the store? It is run by an elven couple. They are middle-aged and very fastidious.
It's Hobbs and Gobs.
Hobbs and Gobs in the elven capital. All right,
yeah.
done.
Wow.
All right, there is a pretty well-dressed elven couple very behind the counter when you walk in. It is very quiet in here. Very prim and proper.
I think Dee Dee, upon seeing the name Hobbs and Gobs, was like, "Oh, my people!" and like barged in, swung the door open. And then she looks around and realizes how nice and pristine it is, and the fact that there is not a gobble person behind the counter,
Nope.
and
Give me a perception check.
12.
12's enough. Everything in here, even the jewelry and the wands, are alphabetically ordered.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
But I don't know the Elvish alphabet.
That's true.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? I'll find it for you.
I want a tattoo.
Oh, it's be under T, and then you'll kind of. And as Dee Dee's kind of going through the store, she's gonna pick up like little like tiny items like out of their spot, and then she's gonna put it in a different spot.
Evil.
Give me a perception check.
17.
The husband is following you, putting things back in their right spot.
Dee Dee is gonna continue to do so.
How annoying.
Okay.
But she will lead Menrid into T for tattoo.
The proprietress is standing behind the counter when you get over there, and she looks at you and says, "How can we help you today?" With that very that smile that says, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, get the hell out of my store."
We're looking for a T for tattoo.
That would be the store across the street. We don't do tattoos here.
Oh. Do you have T for tome?
We have many tomes. What is it you're looking for?
Looking for the tome of leadership and influence, baby.
Oh, so you want to lead and influence people. Are you in charge of anything?
I'm in charge of a lot of things.
I see. Well, we do have such a tome, yes. What level is it?
It's a wondrous item. It's very rare.
Hold on. I'll let you roll. If you break a 75 on percentile dice, it's there. Because this is an elven magic store, so.
Nope, 15.
All right, no, not for a wondrous.
Okay, and then she's gonna go around. She's gonna go to Rod of Absorption. It's not wondrous, but it is very rare.
It is. Break a 50, because you did can.
Isn't that what I have?
I think you already have one.
Yeah, I have one.
What do you use that for?
Absorbing
things.
Absorbing what?
If you remember you have it, you use it to reduce damage.
Oh, I was thinking of like a mess on the floor, like a paper towel kind of absorption. I was like, what?
It is probably better to give it to Dee Dee and then me to have something else, because I forget I have it a lot.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I definitely give it to Dee Dee. I'm like, Dee Dee, find me something good. Find me something sparkly.
Okay. I'm gonna go then look for Ring of Spell Turning. It's legendary.
It's legendary.
It's not wondrous. It's not wondrous, but it's legendary.
I'm gonna it's pretty high. Break a 70.
93.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna pick
Let
that
me see
up,
how
and
much
then
it's gonna be.
the last thing I want is a Cloak of Displacement, and that's rare.
Yep.
Ooh.
Break a 60.
What are you displacing?
Oh, 61. Hell yeah.
Nice. Fuck
All
yeah.
All
Are
right.
you displacing and then absorbing it?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm doing a little thing like this, and people have to try to hit me, but I'm too quick. But it's
right.
weird for
You're
them to
so
look at
quick.
me.
You're just
Control.
like lightning.
F. Ooh. I'm actually on the sane magical items price list that I use, and the Cloak of Displacement is listing out at 60,000.
Oh my god.
It's only a rare item though. Fuck.
Yep.
That's crazy. Do anybody have that much money?
Well, why don't you explain to the party what it
It's
does?
like a
Okay.
tricked out Jeep Wrangler.
So it's while you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. The property is suppressed while you're incapacitated, restrained, or otherwise unable to move.
It basically gives everything disadvantage to hit you. You're right. That's why it's 60,000.
Cool.
But I'll even bump it down to 50 if you can come up with 50,000.
can't.
Maybe. I know I had a lot.
You sold all the whale poop.
I sold all the whale poop doesn't mean my necklace doesn't have a lot of random shit on it, sir.
Okay.
Oh wait,
How much
no,
for
I
the ring?
established I only had roughly 16,000.
So, here, I'm gonna drop this in the Discord just so you see that I'm not bullshitting you. Where the ring is basically 30,000. I'll even drop it to 20 if you can come up with it. And these are not D&D prices. This is the sane magical items price list that I use. Boop. Ring of spell turning, right? Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Why don't you describe what that does as well?
Okay, while wearing this ring, you have advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only you, not in an area of effect. In addition, if you roll a 20 for the save and the spell is 7th level or lower, the spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster using the slot level, spell save DC, attack bonus, and spellcasting ability of the caster.
Right. I think that actually should be more expensive than the cloak.
Hey, listen.
I'm just saying.
Edie's doing her best over here.
All right. Take a look down at the list while you're meandering through the store. Go ahead and hit that link and look through if there's anything in there that you think you want to buy that you could afford.
Okay.
And we'll make a roll for it to see if they have it. But I'm going to say at this point, Vola God damn it. Aurora and Piranha find you and track you down while you are just meandering through the store, asking them if they have thing after thing that you can't afford.
God, this place is so pricey, Menridden.
I know. So expensive.
Kelly, muted.
Oh. Can you repeat what you just said, DM?
Yes, you and Piranha have now arrived at the Hobs and Knobs, and you've tracked them down. And as you walk in, you see them meandering through the store, asking, "Oh, how much is that?" 30,000. How much is that? 60,000.
Is DD still rearranging things?
I'm assuming.
Aurora follows DD and starts putting things in a different place from the place she put it, but not the place it belongs.
So wait, Dee Dee's putting it in a different place. The owner is trying to put it back, and then when he puts it back, you're putting it somewhere else.
That's correct.
I see.
Because I'm chaotic.
Okay. I got something that we could I could probably afford two things. Okay. Two things.
Okay.
The Ion Stone of Leadership.
Okay.
Ooh. It's a wondrous item, but it's very rare. But it's only 3,000 gold.
Yep. Ion stones are cool. 50-50 shot. They have any given. Yep.
And then I want to see if they have a vicious weapon.
Ooh, what kind of vicious weapon?
Probably a, what am I proficient in? Simple weapons. So maybe like, I think a sickle's pretty, no, hold on. Yeah, sickle's pretty cool.
All right. I mean, it's, again, they are closer to the harvest and there's a lot of druids floating around town. They certainly would have it.
That's going to be a 75.
They have it.
Okay. So Dee Dee's gonna gather up these things and happily make her way to the counter.
You see their trepidation handing a goblin a magical vicious sickle, but they are nothing if not businessmen, business people, and business elves. They will happily sell them to you for the prices we discussed in the spreadsheet there.
Okay, can I try and talk them down? So it's 3,000 for the Ion Stone, and then 350 for the vicious weapon. Can I try to talk them down to just 3,000 even?
What was it? 3,000 and 350?
Yeah.
Give me a DC 18 persuasion check. I'm assuming one of you guys, I think everyone here is, except for Piranha, a charisma first character. So I'm going to give you advantage on that roll.
Oh, yeah. 22.
Yeah. All right. Yes. You were able to discuss this in a... you understand how elves work at this point, and it's weird to watch.
I even talk to them in like their own language to like be like...
There you go. And you manage to do it, and they offer you those things for 3,000.
And then Dee Dee will turn around and be like, my friends, you're here. Hello.
Hello, Seth. I
Yes.
see something on this list that I have questions. First of all, if it's available. Second of all, regarding our endeavors.
Sure.
Is there anything, to what degree, I know there's like a port or like a dock. Is there any situation, y'all, where we think we might want someone to not be able to get away in their ship? Because for 50 gold, there's this thing called Qual's Feather Token Anchor. And when you touch it to a ship, for the next 24 hours, it can't be moved by any means. So I kind of want to just grab one or two of these because it's bitchin' if they have it in stock. I don't know if this is the stock list that you shared or you have to roll to see if they have the thing and then roll.
Those things are just rare items, right? Not even, what does it say? What is its rarity?
I just clicked the link that you dropped and I'm looking at it says item and price.
Oh, got it. Go to your character sheet and add it as a thing, and it'll tell you what the rarity is.
It's a wondrous item, rare. So.
Break a 75 on a roll.
Right.
Again, if we were in Waterdeep, it would be like a 90 because.
That's an 84.
You did. They have one. You're asking around about all these strange things, and oddly enough, they've got a Qual's Wondrous Feather. Wait, what is it? Qual's Feather Token Whip? Whip. Cool whip?
Token Anchor.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. They've got one.
Yes.
As you are purchasing this anchor, the proprietor looks at you and are you wearing the ring?
I'm wearing it, but I'm wearing it with the stone turned in.
All right, let me do perception.
So all
check.
you see from the outside is the band.
Perception. That would be that plus 4. Okay, nope, they do not notice a goddamn thing.
Do I? Okay. Can I roll to see what they might have noticed?
No. Because there was...
Yeah, I didn't think
nobody
so.
saw anything, so there was no reaction.
Okay.
That said, what are you guys doing now? It's getting on to be midday. You've got maybe 3 or 4 hours before you need to start getting ready for the banquet tonight.
Hey, Mandarin! I got you something. I found it at their store. It's super cool. It's this jar. It has tentacles painted on the outside, so it's already adorable. And here, and I put it in her hands. Open it, because I'm pretty sure you were off stream when I tested this in the store. So it is a surprise for you.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! I open the jar.
All right, as you take the top off, seawater gushes out and like splats you in the face and is gushing up into the ceiling. And it's not stopping.
Ah! But it comes out all like
right. It's still gushing out of the jar.
I put the cap on him and I'm just sopping wet and I'm so excited.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I didn't know what it does exactly because I can't detect magic because literally nobody looks to Piranha and says, I wonder if she'll detect magic on this thing. Perhaps you can, and you can inform us all what it actually does.
It does exactly what you just saw. That is its
limitless?
job.
Is it, like, could you just open it and flood the world?
Who knows? You could try.
There must be.
It would probably stop after a certain amount of time, but
okay. Well,
otherwise,
I thought
still a bathtub for sure.
So there you go. You have a magical jar of seawater, a never-ending seawater jar.
I'm so excited.
Aurora somehow has found some tissue paper somewhere, and she had wrapped the rock
trash on the street.
Right, I guess so.
Just trash on the street. I mean,
she wraps the rock in local newspaper, and says, Dee Dee, I got a present for you. And she hands it to
Oh my god, you got it for me? Oh my
Uh-huh,
goodness.
uh-huh.
She like voraciously like unwraps it. Flings the used tissues to the floor.
It is a pretty piece of feldspar with charcoal written on it, DD.
Jeez, like she looks up at you with like the biggest goblin eyes you've ever seen, like full like cat mode. Like her pupils are just huge, and they begin to tear up a little bit. Mola, Mola, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever gotten me.
I haven't gotten you anything before.
This is the nicest thing anyone has ever gotten me. This is beautiful. What? Oh God. I didn't get you anything. Oh God!
No! Don't get upset. No! Calm down. It's okay. I just, you know. Sometimes you go shopping for presents for people because it's their birthday or whatever else. Well, sometimes you go shopping and you see something for somebody and you're like, well, I don't care if there's an occasion or not. I have to get this for this person because they have to have it. It was one of those moments.
And you thought of me when you saw this beautiful stone?
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Just like
it with
you.
me forever. Oh. Stop it.
Oh, you stop. Oh
God.
And they
All right.
both tear up and are girly for a moment or whatever.
All right,
Dee
and-
is girly, I guess, sometimes.
In a very
it's
stinky,
kind of
dirty
off-putting
way.
to watch.
Ew.
All right, let's take our little bio break. It's 9 o'clock. And
Positive of a game so far. This is great.
That was such a thrift store experience. Like, well, this would be great for this person. I should just get it for him.
Yep. All right, we'll be back with prepping for the banquet and things that happen at the banquet after a little bio break. We'll be back in 5. So hang tight, folks. We'll be back momentarily. Balls.
Oh. This is what happens when you have a D&D
will, as a
party.
favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Senzen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay, cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant. Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever. But occasionally, when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the
I'm
most
gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
Does she keep saying they're looking for a magic cock?
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, Fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic that is...
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Just sense I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, just, you know, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask. You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Ranza will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, we have a group of manticores up ahead.
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not a specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like, I'm effing. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore.
I always make it weird.
Dee Dee's definitely gonna be like, thanks for your ride, man. I didn't really appreciate it.
All right, we're back, by the way.
Yeah. Balls.
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 I want to know who's absorbing what.
Oh, God.
It's such a weird word. Absorb.
It's not that weird.
It is to me.
Just saying.
Got a weird mouth
I'm
feel.
right.
Absorb.
Absorb.
Are you guys? So, just to be clear, you guys are still at the magic store. Menredin has gone back in and is pawing through things. Is this true?
Yes.
Aurora goes in as well and has decided to look for a magical headdress.
Okay. With what money?
We don't need to talk about that yet. Just shut your whore mouth. No.
Okay.
Don't have to talk about money yet.
Why is it always money with you?
What was it?
Greedy.
What was that?
So why is it always money with Seth?
Yeah.
That said, sure, you could look around. Is there anything particularly you're looking for that the proprietors would like to know?
Do you have the staff of frost?
What's a level?
Very rare.
Very rare. 70. Break a 70 on a percentile dice roll.
Yeah.
They
That's
do not.
a 25.
They do not. I love that you're using the fuzzy dice set.
I always use the fuzzy dice set. Okay, so they don't have that one. Do they have the Iron Stone of Mastery?
Ooh, what level is that?
Wondrous Legendary.
Like 95. Break a 95.
I'm gonna keep
Come
trying.
On. All right. Watch, you'll break it one of these.
That's worse. That's 19.
Like, those are things that, we would do a module and a quest for.
I mean, Menredin has no concept of money or cost, so to her, these are all just
And yet
things.
she has the most money on her right now.
These are all just things she's seen mentioned in her book of Waterdeep.
Gotcha.
And the last one would be the Iron Stone of Fortitude.
Which is what level?
Wondrous, very rare.
Get 75. Watch, you'll get it.
No, the 18. I'm
Yeah,
rolling
no.
real low. It's great.
Nope. Yep.
Everything else she wants is a tattoo.
All right. Well, there is a very high-end tattoo shop across the street. Tell me, what is it called? Give me a name. I could do one. If you want. Let's see. Let's refresh the fantasy name generator. It is the Hagra Demoria. Hagredaemoria is the name of this tattoo shop.
Dee Dee stands up looking at the name of the tattoo shop and just being, those are just a bunch of letters put together in a random order. They have no meaning.
That's what words are until they're words.
Yeah, but words have meaning. That doesn't have meaning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those are just sounds. And I mean, like, everything's really just sounds, but, like, those sounds don't mean anything.
No, I have meaning for things, They have substance. Dee Dee walks in.
All right. There is a tall, young male elf, bald, with tattoos covering their head all the way back to down their neck and their shoulders, wearing a sort of a black leather tank top, and greets you in common. Yeah. Says, hello, friends. How are you? What can I do for you? I'm Hagra.
Hi.
Hagra Demoria. Ah, okay.
Aurora sees him and goes, Hagra's my new favorite name.
Are we all flirting with the hot tattoo elf guy?
No.
Okay.
Menredin's very excited because he seems to glow, which means he's magic.
Yes, he is definitely covered in magical tattoos. What can I do for you folks?
I'm looking for magic ink for magical tattoos.
That's what we do here. What in particular? What were you hoping to do with this tattoo?
I mean, I'm kind of up for a variety of things, but I think my preferred one would be maybe like the coiling or the eldritch claw tattoos.
Are those the ones that let you do attack with reach, like extra?
Yeah, and then they also do extra force damage.
Yep. You can get either of those. Yes, you can get either of those. And he reaches for your arm and says, "May I?"
Yeah.
And he's just like feeling the texture of your scales. He's like, I never get to work on Tritons. So he's kind of excited about it. Yeah, we can do that when you want it. Now's good.
Now.
How long do you have?
I don't know. Till dinner?
Yeah, I'll be done in like 2 hours.
Medrin, if you do this, you can't open that jar that I gave you for like 2 weeks. At least.
At least. Yeah.
So you look at this guy, by the way, and these are not like they're golden and red, and like these tattoos are not what you think of, what we think of as tattoos. They are absolutely magical. They look like paintings on his skin.
Seth,
Yes.
does he have a coworker?
The
reason I ask, and I'm dead serious, because Aurora suddenly wants a tattoo, a simple tattoo.
Like a magical
Common,
one or just a tattoo?
Yeah, magical common tattoo. She wants the Illuminator's tattoo.
All right. You say, all right. Demoria, my partner's back there. He'll be done with whoever he's working on in a few minutes, and if we'll get this taken care of for
I
you.
can afford it because they're like really cheap.
All right. Sure. Payment up front, of course.
And the payment is 25. Is that what it is?
Is that what it says on the chart?
I saw it. I looked it up. I thought. I don't know if it's on the chart. Where is the chart?
I didn't
look it up in
the
Beyond. I looked it up somewhere else.
All right, hold on. Let me do it. But they do have these. They are absolutely available to buy. And hold tight for a second. I will find you a price.
I can search it. I just found where I can look.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't know that it's going to give you prices.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. It just seems like a perfect tattoo for Aurora to have.
There you go. Oh, magic tattoos in the compendium. All right. Come on.
Can I get a tattoo but not magical?
You could absolutely get a tattoo, but not magical.
A heart or a rose? A rose on your ankle?
I would like to get
a Tasmanian devil on your butt.
I was gonna say, can I get Mola on my ass?
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Since I have the money, can I get the coiling on one arm and the grasping and the claw on the other?
Do you have to attune to both?
That is
probably.
Can you attune to both?
Probably.
I'm just saying.
I already have one empty slot, and then I would just ditch something that I don't really care about.
Just make sure
Okay.
you don't get it cheap, DD, because they might misspell, and then you'd have MLOA, and it would be kind of weird.
Yeah, I'll have you spell check. Don't worry.
God, really?
No regrets. Yeah.
Ooh, no. So I'd have to get rid of my cloak of protection. I can't do that.
See?
So which one do I like better, the coiling grasp or the eldritch claw?
All right. Here we go. I'll give you the prices. Common, basically common are like 10 to 15 gold pieces. Uncommon are 100 gold pieces, and rare are 1,000.
What changes at the rarity?
You'll be able to know when you type in the tattoo when you look at it in the inventory.
Well, I mean, I see it, but it doesn't seem to make it better.
It's certain tattoos are considered rare, certain tattoos are considered normal. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't. You choose the tattoo you want, and it tells you what the rarity of it is. Here, let me pull up one of your characters, and I'll walk through it. Campaigns. Why don't you, while I am doing this, describe what those tattoos are going to do? So your Menredin is excitedly explaining what Menredin is going to be able to do once you get these tattoos.
Oh God, I still can't decide between the two though.
Well, maybe the party can help you decide.
Okay, so coiling grasp is the tattoo extends into inky tentacles to reach for something within 15 feet of me, and then it has to succeed a strength saving throw or take 3d6 force damage and be grappled. And then
That's 100, by the way. That's an uncommon, and it's 100.
And then it has to take an action to escape. And then if it's ever more than 15 feet away, I can repeat the tattoo on other creatures. And then Eldritch Claw is, as a bonus action, I can empower the tattoo, and then each of my melee attacks can reach a target 15 feet away with inky tentacles, and then all of my attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage.
That's the one that Rocky had, by the way, that Rusty had. So that I was armed no matter what. Like, I could literally hit you 15 feet away as a barbarian with this tattoo.
Yeah, but that one can only be used once per day, whereas the Coiling Grasp does not have that caveat.
They are both only 100 gold.
That's why I was like, I can pay for both.
But you have to attune to both. Right.
Slot.
Does anybody else want to get a tattoo while we're here? Because you're at the cool Elven tattoo parlor.
What my tattoo does, Seth?
Sure.
So mine is also involving ink, but in a literal way, as opposed to inky depths, squid ink kind of thing. It's it basically allows me to have a pen that never ceases writing. And it says, with this tattoo on your skin, you can write with your fingertip as if it were an ink pen that never runs out of ink.
That's actually kind of cool. That's a common one too, right?
Yeah, it's a common one, and you can have it like once a day. But if the tattoo vanishes if your attunement ends. So it's not always on your skin.
Well, no. So you stay attuned to it. If you ever decide, hey, I want to be attuned to something else, the tattoo goes away.
Oh, okay.
And you have to pay for it again.
But I figured, like, this is the perfect tattoo for Aurora, as a creative.
It is. That's very thematic.
Write her songs and operas and.
Well, it's also a great way to sneak things out of a prison if you're ever imprisoned. And
there you go.
Other things.
Yeah. Foreshadowing? Hint, hint.
I would never know anything about that. No, not foreshadowing right now. I'm not railroading you into jail again.
Okay.
Pirani wants a tattoo, but the nuances behind all of this is a little bit more history arcana check than she's able to delve into. So I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, guys, I want a tattoo. If we're getting tattoos, you guys pick. What should I get? Because also you know more about tattoos.
Not off flash off the wall or anything, like a cool tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. Like if y'all know, like something simple, probably. But if anyone has an idea of something that I should get, I'll get it. I'll just get it right now. I don't even care.
You've got to do a basic and common one because otherwise you would have to unattune from something.
Oh, that sucks. I thought I saw a rare one that would be perfect.
I mean, if you want to unattune from your bracers of archery, your longbow of warning, or your staff of fire, somehow I don't think Pirani wants to unattune from any of those things.
I never used the staff of fire because every time I would use it, I'd be more likely to shoot my arrows. Or every time I think about using it, it's like, this will kill my friends. So I don't mind unattuning. Yeah.
How about a masquerade tattoo?
That's the one I was gonna suggest also.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
All right.
Yes, I don't know what it is, but y'all both think I should get it.
I have to do something real quick.
It lets you cast Disguise Self.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, let me make sure I don't have that.
It also does like a weird thing where, not weird thing, but you can shape the tattoo in any color or pattern and move it to any area of your skin. It's called fluid ink.
Ooh.
I do not have Disguise Self. I love that, and I wish I could do that with some of my current tattoos.
Yeah, me too.
But that's it.
It can range in size from no smaller than a copper piece to an intricate work of art.
Like my ex-wife's coat of arms.
All of your skin.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like I have the Dewey Decimal number for the Harry Potter books that I got when I finished my master's degree in library and information science.
We didn't know that she was Lady Nazi yet, so.
We knew that Melville Dewey was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But he founded my grad school. But it was before we found out about J.K. Rowling, and now I'm just like, I don't know. It's probably a phone number, like everybody used to think.
Yeah, it's my barcode number.
Where is it?
All right. I have a masquerade then. A masquerade mask.
All right. How much? What was it? It was a common one.
Yeah.
Or it was no. You're gonna have to. It looks like attune to that, right? Go ahead, add it to your character sheet. We'll deal with it later.
I will be
okay. I will.
Okay.
How do I add it to my character sheet? What would I be?
All right. So just go into your inventory, manage inventory, right, and then just type in tattoo, and pick the one that it is.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Hey, look at that. 8675309. God damn it.
Well, it's fair. We'll figure it out.
So while Piranha is getting her tattoo on her forearm, hold on, I gotta pull up the thing here. Hagra looks at you and it's like, so, what's your last name?
Who's asking?
Somebody who sees your nobility's ring?
Oh, this is just cheap costume jewelry. It's from it's an inside joke with some friends.
Doesn't look like costume jewelry to me.
I know they went really hard. They're very intense DIY crafters. Do you want their card? They have an.
It's okay if you're slumming. You don't have to tell me. It's all right.
That is rude and presumptuous, and I'm not sure what to say, so I simply won't say anything at all. I don't know, man.
It's all good. Don't worry about
it. It's D's.
It just laughs. All right.
It's my family name. Yeah. And at that, Piranha slides that ring off and stashes it someplace safer than a place that's going to get a bunch of fucking questions. Probably should have known better to begin with, but that's okay. Yep. Wait, but can I roll a perception check? Did they seem positive or negative in their esteem of the ring that they saw on my finger?
I mean, positive. You don't even have to roll. Everyone here is excited for the coronation of the new queen. They actually like their rulers here. It is, for all intents and purposes, a benevolent monarchy, right? You know who the new queen is going to be, and she may have had her faults, but, you know, she was actually a good person at heart.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
There's the doggy baby.
And
okay.
The sense you get is that, you know, this tattoo artist would really like to ingratiate himself with whatever noble family you are from, apparently.
Just out of character real quick, Piranha doesn't know her family. She didn't really grow up with like in a traditional family sense, right?
Yep.
So
you were an orphan. My understanding is that Piranha grew up in Waterdeep as an orphan.
Yes, that is my understanding of her too. So I just wanted to make sure, because it's been a few years and
yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah. The one thing that I know about Piranha that is true and runs deep is that she secretly wishes that she could be a beholder.
I remember you wrote that on your character sheet. Yes.
Yeah, I must have written it years ago. I just discovered it recently. But that's like the oldest, corest memory that Piranha has, is that she was like, damn, it'd be cool to be a beholder.
You know, you actually just answered a question about something.
Good.
So that's actually pretty cool. Good to know. Anyway, moving on. Anybody want to do anything else? The tattoos are done. It's getting on towards evening, and y'all need to go wash up and get ready for dinner. Yeah.
Do they tell me how much I need to pay? Because otherwise, Menredin will not even remember that currency is a thing.
200 gold.
200 gold? Cool.
Yep.
All in?
All of you together is like 250, 300. 300, he says. 300 will call it even for everybody.
Oh,
300.
I owe y'all. I have a question.
I have an answer.
Are we still near the magical items?
You're right across the street.
Okay, so is there anything in the magical item store that is number one, a headdress, and number two, that would call out to anyone that wants it? Meaning, like, you know, it senses someone nearby that would like it or would be perfect for it, and it calls out to them and draws them into the store. Like, is there any magical items like
Girl's
that?
Trying to get cursed.
I know, right?
I'm not trying.
Just
curious.
Just open to it.
Cursey way, like in
You want to
fun
pet? You can pet him if you want.
I could what it?
Pet the stone.
You can pet
Galore.
my stone that
cursed. Yeah.
Talks to me.
I was so confused.
Cursed. Cursed is such a slur.
Oh.
For sure. I mean, if you want to be really reductive about it, sure.
Because she's looking for a headdress and she would just wants to see what's available, I guess.
There is a ruby and onyx headdress that looks very, very. It's Elven, but it's Drow Elven. It looks very out of place in this
Magic the
shop.
Gathering, vampire wedding like.
Well, so my understanding of Aurora, and tell me if this is incorrect, is that you are half elf, half Drow elf,
right?
But your skin is not purplish black.
That's
your
correct.
Skin is more humanish
Glowing
on the human
white.
side of things. So, you don't obviously read as Drow.
Right.
But there certainly is something in that store that calls to that part of your nature.
Okay.
It looks very expensive.
Well, of course. Yeah, I knew it would. She darts across the street with her fresh tattoo, healing on her neck. She has decided to get it on her neck, and like a gang tattoo on her neck.
Okay.
And at least it's not on her forehead. It could be worse.
It says "Danger Cuties" in like block letter across your neck.
Right. And she runs up to she finds the headdress in I'm assuming a vaulted part of the store where there's like alarm set or something because it's so expensive. And she starts drooling over it and asks is it Durwood? Durwood's the
Yep, Durwood. No. This is the prissy couple. The prissy couple.
Right. So she asked them what it is first. What is that?
Oh, it's a circlet of blasting. Fire. Casts fire.
Oh, like from the circlet, or like just gives the person the able?
Oh yes, no. Those 3 rubies each fire a ray of fire.
Oh, that's badass. That's amazing. That would be fun for my jazz flute with fire coming out the end show. That would be amazing. That would work very well. She says, "How much is it?"
2,000 gold.
Oh, that's quite expensive.
It is, yes. It's a very valuable piece. We got this from one of our dealers in the Underdark.
Which dealer?
We don't share our sources' names. Sorry.
Oh, I just have friends. Anyway, so, I mean, do you know my nature?
You know what? Give me a... You know what? I'm going to roll history. And you want me to roll poorly, because if I roll well, that means they know who you are, right? If I roll poorly, they have no fucking clue.
Got it.
9 plus 5... They don't really know who you are.
Damn it. I wanted to be famous.
You are, but...
Well, I wasn't meaning who Aurora is. I was meaning what she is. So she's half drow, half elf. Like, she's perfect for this thing. Like...
Yep. But they don't know you as famous Aurora Luna Winterstar the Third. They're academics. They don't get out much.
They don't get out much. I am going to... 1 second.
While this is going on, I'm
Sorry,
assuming everyone is getting prepped for dinner. Is anybody doing anything else before we...
Just getting as pristine as possible, because if anyone's going to be snobby about this, it's going to be this bunch.
All right.
I would like to do one thing. She tells them, about it's a ball, correct? It's being referred to as a ball. She says, about
it's the coronation ceremony.
That's right. It's the coronation ceremony. So, are you going to the coronation ceremony? She asked them.
No, only the nobility is going to the coronation ceremony.
Well, I'm going to perform at the coronation ceremony, and it would just be amazing if I had the perfect headdress to do it with. And you know what that means for you? Exposure for your very great store. If I were just have it for an evening, I don't have to keep it. Just have it for the performance.
Wait, we could arrange a rental, I'm sure.
She gets excited. I would be forever in your debt, but not literally, just, the phrase. But that would be amazing. Would I be able to rent it?
Sure. 10% of the price, 100 gold.
She looks
Actually,
around
150 gold, yes.
She looks around at her compatriots and just looks longingly in each of their eyes.
Oh, Dee Dee already has she already has the money counted.
Ah, nice. Man, I really bought a friend. This is awesome. Worth every penny for that rock. So
God.
She I don't want to know about where she got the mole. I don't want to know about the tattoo.
I'm sure she'll show it to you quite unannounced soon enough.
She's like hobbling a little bit. It's on her butt, so it's a little painful.
No, it's wrong.
She's gonna need a cushion for dinner.
Anyway, she says thank you to Dee Dee, her new best friend. And
give me a performance check.
Me?
Yeah.
I have That's a crit performance check with a plus 13. That's 35.
All right.
Yes.
I am not even going to ask you if you are planning to return it, if you're going to just knife it and walk away with it. Because if you did not succeed, if you did not well on this test, they would be like, are you sure you're going to return it and go down that path? They're not even asking. They're so taken with you
Take it.
that,
Looking forward to the new customers they'll have.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Well, while we're paying up, can I ask them if they have the loot of thumping?
The what?
The loot of thumping? All right, I gotta look it up.
Thumping.
Thumping, huh?
Yes.
I don't see it in my Sane Magicka prices. Hold on, I gotta go look over here now.
It is a 2024 item.
Ah, loot.
I see the loot of loot, which is a great name. But loot of
What rarity is it?
It should be. Oh, sorry, loot of thunderous thumping.
Thunderous.
Very rare.
65. Break a 65 on your check. Let's see what you get.
65, please.
Who knew this was be a shopping episode instead of a...
Please.
Well, it's fun.
No!
Aw.
I just want the loot.
Can I assist? Is there anything I can do to assist?
No, this is just
Guidance?
that whether they have it or not. It's...
No. How do I add my headdress
I'll
to...
help you with it later.
Okay, got it. Oh, I can look it up. What's its name?
I don't know. You told me.
Oh, I thought it was a real thing. I thought it was an existing thing.
Oh, no. Circlet of Blasting is a real thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Yeah. Just add Circlet of Blasting.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
Now, all that said, I'm going to railroad you now into dinner.
Sorry.
I just really wanted a loot that also explodes
Could hit people.
when you hit people with it.
Got it. All right. Got my circle.
How much money do you have left?
It's still almost 16,000.
Oh my god.
We only spent 250 gold.
Yep.
Because I rolled 0 on all of my do you have it. Let me buy things.
All right, tell you what. I'll tell you what. There is a loot. It is there. I will happily have you buy the loot. What level is it?
Very rare.
Very rare. Let's say 4,000.
4,000. Woo!
And Aurora, it's a gorgeous loot. Like, it is probably the finest made loot you've ever seen.
This is amazing. Look at the craftsmanship.
Look at the plumage. Sorry.
Look at the plumage, yeah.
Beautiful plumage.
Beautiful purchase.
Alrighty. Dinner time, friends. Anything you want to do before dinner?
Shower-ish. Not shower, but like
dump water.
Feet, tits, pussy, and ass.
We should just use the new present that she has. Just blast water on all of us. It'll be great.
We all just got tattoos. The last
They're
thing we need to
magic.
do is
They are
pull
not.
on the
They're
tattoo.
magic. They're healed completely.
Oh
my god. Okay.
That's
not mine.
Not mine, because you just want it to not be healed on your butt.
Yeah, but yours on your ass.
Mine's an actual tattoo. It's not magic.
Oh, right.
It just says mola on my ass now.
I don't want you to get an infection on your ass. But also,
that's just kind of a part of life,
It kind of add character to the tattoo.
Yeah, like it would be cool. It's fine. I mean,
ass
what am I supposed to do? Stop shitting? Can't do that.
I don't even.
Oh, that's
have
a
to- I mean,
clip.
Yes, it is.
I can imagine how you could stop shitting, but I feel like in Magic Land, that monkey paw would really fist your butthole.
Wait, are we talking about constipation or sexual things?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are gowns waiting for you when you get back to the apartments.
Not for me. I already have a dress.
You're gonna wear your used wedding dress.
That's right.
Is it
I'm
only
gonna do
dresses?
something to it.
There are gowns. There's a choice for you. Everyone has been presented with a gown or a tuxedo.
Oh,
Yeah, pants.
Do the gowns let me hide weapons?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be.
Delphine knows who you
that,
are,
aren't
so
they?
absolutely you can sneak a couple of daggers, even a short sword.
All right, I take what I'll wear whatever lets me hide a short sword.
Pants.
All right.
I mean, you know Menridin, she's wearing the pants, but with the corset and the fluffy bit of the gown.
There you go.
Fucking
Is there what would be
And barefoot.
the skill for quick sewing that I could roll against?
I don't know. Give me a suggestion. Anybody? Maybe
Okay, whatever.
athletics?
Sleight of hand.
Acrobatics?
what do,
Sleight of hand, yeah.
I was gonna say sleight of hand or whatever alchemists or use for their nonsense.
Got it. I'll try sleight of hand. So what I want to do is she wants to, in like some ridiculous speed, transform the used wedding dress into like a high-low dress. So it's like, you know, got a really deep V. She takes the mesh out of the high neck, and so it's a deep V-neck satin dress now. And
There you go.
she makes it a high-low dress, so she cuts the front of the dress so it's, you know, a mini skirt in the front and flowing train in the back.
All right, your DC is going to be a 15 on this because you
If it
are
works.
literally fucking with 4 generations of elvish history with this dress.
Well, but each woman has to make it for herself.
Yeah, I know. So you
And then, you know, I can sew it all back together. It's
okay.
fine. I just did it on
15?
the seams. It's fine.
15.
So, all right. On the seams. All right. Sleight of hand. Boom. 16?
There you go. Yeah, I told you it was 15, 16. You managed to not fuck up any of the you know, long lineage that is sewn into the arm.
Yay.
And yeah, it looks lovely. It looks exactly as you want it to.
Wonderful. And I have my new circlet. And
There you go.
I'm so excited.
All right, I am going to change the music to, I don't know, there's one called, Medieval Banquet. Several servants show up and they would like to escort you to dinner.
All right.
Okay. What does that entail?
Just literally leading you to where the banquet is going to take place.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like ulterior motives here or something.
No. Apparently, though, the coronation has already happened.
What?
Huh?
And this is
Oh
the
my god, is
banquet
this like when
afterwards.
Shopping?
the couple eloped and now this is their like reception?
The servants don't really know. They're like, well, you didn't know that it happened before the banquet? I'm sorry. Someone should have told you that. But, I mean, you do have a place of honor at the high table with the queen.
It's fine.
It
You know, always a
literally
bridesmaid,
doesn't
never a
matter.
bride. It's okay.
I'm a bride.
Oh my god.
We do. We did. We brought our own, so it's fine. It literally does not, like, I could not give the quietest fiddler's fuck.
About sitting
I'm
through a coronation.
only here because my friend asked me to be here. And so if that means I don't have to sit through a 4-hour Catholic ceremony and I can just come and eat cake, I'm so down. It's like
Okay, it's canon now. The elves, like their main religion is looks a lot like Catholicism.
Oh, I love it. Well, it would fit them all. The
Chanting in Latin with a lot of the vestments and raiments
Yeah.
and the incense.
Yeah, it fits.
I mean, they're all about a whole to-do. They love a to-do.
Yep. You make your way down through the streets and up to the palace and into the main banquet hall in the palace. It is packed with elven nobility, and Delphine, jumps up and squeezes, like literally unqueenly. She yelps and comes to give you guys a hug.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And says, "Welcome. I'm so glad you came. Has everything been okay with you guys? I know I've been absent for a while."
Oh man, yeah. We became entrepreneurs. We've got a very bustling property we're on the verge of our grand opening. It's going to be huge. You should totally come. It's an Airbnb, so it's Bible study,
B&B.
brothel, B&B.
Of course it is.
Bible study, brothel, and what was the other
Bar.
one? Bar. Oh, yes,
of course.
How lovely. How delightful.
Yeah, and also your friend caught me and gave me this ring. It's a weird story that didn't make any sense to me.
She grabs your hand and she puts her hand over the ring as you hold it out, and she's like holding your hand like you're good friends, like you're walking, and she says, "I just found out about that yesterday. So we're gonna have a little chat." Like she's holding your hands, like smiling, like you're still catching up, as you're walking towards the table to have a seat at the head table. And she says, "Certain things were unsealed when my mother died, certain documents, and, well, there's no really way to beat around the bush. You're my cousin."
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Congratulations, Duchess.
Duchess? I don't think anybody claims me, sweetheart. I mean, they certainly didn't when I was growing up.
That's because Rickon's wife would not have stood for it. Congratulations. And as you make it to the table, you see Duke Rickon standing there next to the table, and she seats you right next to him and the rest of the party around the table.
Awesome.
And he is just looking at you, smiling, and very uncomfortably, like he has no idea what to say to you. And dinner is starting to be brought out as you all sit down around the table.
So is this like your father? Hello, Mr. Piranha's father. How do you do?
He is the most exceedingly uncomfortable you've ever seen an elf in your life.
Oh, Dee Dee lives to make elves uncomfortable.
He is. He's a druid, and he is not, like, you can tell straight up that he is not in any way part of courtly politics, and he is just sort of stammering, trying to both apologize and tell you how proud he is of you, Piranha.
I don't know why you would apologize to me or be proud of me, sir. I don't know you. I have never met you, but it seems like the wine here is amazing. So I'm going to help myself to some. But hey, you seem like you're great. So, weddings take the deepest emotions out of all of us. It calls us, and just fucking no end to that sentence. Coronations, whatever. My friend's in a wedding dress.
Fancy stuff.
I'm fucking. This guy's not my fucking dad. What? I don't know. I'm straight up.
Aurora bows to Piranha.
Aurora, get the fuck off the ground right now. I swear to God, I'm not joking.
I didn't mean it mockingly. I'm excited for you.
I don't care. It's fucking weird. It's all too weird. And this is weird. And like, we're here for Delphine. None of this. Here's the thing. You don't propose at your friend's wedding. You don't come out as aristocracy at your friend's coronation. It's simple etiquette. You don't do it. I'm not an asshole. I am an asshole. I'm a huge asshole, but I'm not that particular flavor of asshole. And I know a lot of flavors of asshole. Let me tell you, that's not the flavor that mine carries. So whatever the fuck this is, whoever the fuck that is, I don't know him. He doesn't go here. I'm not doing this shit. You could not bribe me to confront this part of my life because what? Anyway, I love some of what he's drinking. And Piranha awkwardly, stiltedly saunters off because she has a short sword up her spinal cord.
Right.
As you walking away, you hear Delphine whisper to Rickon, well, that could have gone better.
Oh no, it probably could have went much worse.
Menredin is just like sitting at the table, like honestly, like a little 8-year-old, just like looking at everybody, being very awkward, and she's just taking it all in because she was not raised in like familial or patrilineal or matrilineal family dynamics. She was raised in like the clutch dynamics.
Yep.
And
so if we remember that the Triton Society is basically Scientologists. So.
Yeah, and where like each generation hatches as a clutch, and then they're raised as a group, and then when they develop their personalities, they're assigned guardians to guide their development and career. Yep. And so she doesn't have parents; she has like the people who guided her, basically, and you can be reassigned. So she's like, why is this a problem? He assigned her to Waterdeep.
Menredin, he kind of like abandoned her.
Oh, right. So Menredin, yeah. Here's the thing, I grew up super poor and like an orphan, which for us means like we don't have the clutch dynamic or the guardians. We just have like the goodwill of the community, and poor as fuck, and in a lot of danger since I was a little baby child. And this gentleman over here is claiming that he had all of the resources to let this small, tiny baby girl not have to face every danger in life since I was born. And because his wife was an asshole, he didn't. And so all of that would have been so cool like lots of decades ago, probably. I don't know how old I am. But at this juncture in my life, it's like...
Piranha's probably like 40. Like 17, 20 is like 40 in elf, half elf.
At this juncture, it's like if you go to Nana Toppins and they throw like, oh, one of my little donut holes has a chocolate streak in it. Like, oh, that's cool, I guess. Like when I was a little kid, I would have been like, damn, I got a chocolate one too. Fuck yeah. And now I'm a grown up and I'm just like, okay, this product I purchased has a different thing. It just doesn't hit as hard and it doesn't matter the way it would have mattered when it mattered. And so now I don't know who this person is. I don't really give much of a shit. I mean, I'll catch my breath at some point emotionally and figure out how much money he has and what that means for us.
Yep.
But ultimately, from what I've seen at Delphine, having a family line means you have to go and be here. And I already hate being here. They have cool thrift stores. I will give them that. They deserve their flowers for their bitchin' thrift store. I don't know what to do with this dude. So I'm gonna get hella tipsy and probably scooch because his desperation is not gonna wane. He just had his wife die, and apparently I'm supposed to fill that gap. Yeah, no pressure. I'm not fucking with this. So probably raised more in a clutch situation than you might think. The orphans in my...
So by the way, this has always been the plan. I just never got a chance to do it in Storm King's Thunder. So
that's so fucking crazy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Neither does Piranha. So she is going to drink some wine. Try not to be too much of a pervert because she's still here for Delphine. And Delphine always got so fucking condescending and weird about it. But Is there a back room? Is there a barmaid? I'm pretty sure I have.
I'm just picturing Piranha like just getting hammered at the bar. I'm a local hero, you know.
I mean, at this here, I don't know. Like people are already looking at this ring like I'm a local hero in a way that like I'm not used to being, and I don't like that. Like I know what kind of local hero I am. I have jerky all the time. That barmaid just got sent to heaven. There's yours truly. There's a lot that I am comfortable and used to. This, no. And observing Delphine as a friend and having no envy for the shit that she's been living through and like the sort of expectation in her life that's been projected upon her. All Piranha has done is count her lucky fucking stars. That's not her. And now it is? Are you shitting me? No. No, I'm a grown-up. Nobody can make me be that shit. No. We'll see. But right now, I'm getting drunk.
Okay. Are you going to sit at the table when dinner is served? Because it is a tradition at Elven wedding ceremonies for the queen... a tradition at Elven coronations for the queen to provide each guest with a token of her appreciation. So there is a little wrapped package sitting for each of you at your seat.
I will do exactly what Delphine has invited us here.
You get to open yours last.
Fulfill my obligations for her.
You'll open yours last. So is everybody else going to open theirs?
Yeah.
In Didi's is an old tome written in Thayan. It is not magical, but it is a old book that describes the beginnings of the Thayan Empire.
Oh, Didi like takes the book, she sniffs it, and then she'll go disappear into a dark corner. You'll be alone with her and her book.
For Aurora, it is an envelope, and you open the envelope, and in the envelope is a receipt for a purchase from Gabbo's store this afternoon.
Are they giving me the headdress?
Yeah, it is the receipt for the headdress.
Oh! Speechless. Absolutely speechless with gratitude.
And for Menredin, it is it's a sort of a circlet, almost a crown. And you look at it really closely, and it is made of melted down golden geese coins. It's not magical, but it shows that Delphine remembers your friendship, and it is literally a circlet of melted golden geese coins.
Oh, it's perfect. It's so pretty. I put it on immediately.
Piranha, when you go to open yours, Delphine just sort of whispers across, hopefully you'll never have to retire them. And you open the package, and it is a pair of black stiletto boomerang boots.
Nice. Fuck, that's cool.
That's amazing.
So as long as you have your shoes, you are never without a weapon.
Delphine.
So jelly.
You are truly a queen amongst queens. You will rule with such grace. Thank you
so much for all of our presents. We'll never forget this.
Please enjoy yourselves tonight, and Piranha, I know it's been a terrible situation, and if I were you, I would never forgive Rickon. But you are my blood now, and quite frankly, you're fourth in line for the throne, so maybe talk to him a little.
I'm gonna sleep on it before I think about any of this, but you're my family long before this bullshit.
Aww.
We killed together. We murdered together. We drank risky whiskey clouds together. Are you shitting me? This
murder makes...
This is just trinkets.
Magic.
She hugs you at that point, and she's like, please enjoy the rest of the party. I have to be queenly, and wanders off. We do. She reaches over. She yells back over her shoulder. We do need to talk about one other thing. She kind of comes back in and whispers. We're going to have a little chat about the cult of Asmodeus before you leave.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yes.
But we can do that tomorrow.
Okay, yes, tomorrow. Very good. I'm going to go get shit-faced beyond all measure. And
just be careful because, you know, those boots, I don't know if you'll walk very well when you're drunk. I mean,
they're magic and they're designed. They are designed to be like run in and adventured in. And every time you throw them, it's basically just like throwing a dagger mechanically. But the boomerang stiletto shoes always come back.
I love that.
And I don't plan on being on my feet much longer.
On that note, we're going to call it and let's do confessionals. And I'm going to start with Piranha tonight.
Nice.
Well, I got a really cool jar that has these adorable tentacles like painted on it. And when you open it, it's just like a blast of unceasing seawater. So I got it for my friend who loves, like, she's a fish lady. And I was like, oh my God, this is Menardin written all over it. And I got a tattoo. And now I'm able to be even stealthier. And we went to the banquet, which wasn't the coronation. It was just a banquet for some reason. And Dauphine gave me her bitchin' boomerang shoes, and some other stuff happened, some other stuff happened, some other stuff happened. I don't remember. I don't care. I don't remember. Turns out I learned a new flavor of asshole tonight, and it was great.
All right, one comment though. I'm surprised nobody made a blasted in the face with something salty comment. That's all I have to say.
We're too sapphic for that.
Yes. All right, Aurora. How is Aurora feeling about what happened tonight? You're muted.
I'm stupid, but also lucky. I am lucky to have such wonderful friends who, like, going through shopping with me. I found a wedding dress that was just the perfect kind of used, and it wasn't too dirty, and it wasn't too clean, and it wasn't too everything, and it was 4 other people had used this dress, a long line of elven women, and I am now part of that lineage. It's amazing. I will have to research them at one point. But I also found a wonderful present for our little Dee Dee. I looked at it and it was just a round, no really edges.
Piece of feldspar.
Plain rock. And Dee Dee, perfect for Dee Dee. So I got I wrote little Dee Dee and she loved it. I think I broke her. She's just so grateful.
Broker.
And we went and got tattoos. I got a great tattoo that I'm looking forward to using to write my new novel, and I'm becoming an author as well. You know, I gotta do other things too. So, anyway, very, very good day all in all. Oh, and poor Piranha, she's got family issues now. She's going to have to deal with, and maybe I can be in her court. That'll be nice. Court jester. I'll be her court jester. That'll be great. And I heard that Dee Dee got a tattoo as well. So that's great. I'm glad Dee Dee got a tattoo.
Is that it?
And Marini, I can never say your
Menridin.
name. Menridin. Got a lot of water. So it's been a good day for everybody.
All right, Menridin.
Oh my goodness. Today was so much fun. The magic store, it didn't have a lot of things. But it did have it had amazing loot, which I might not play a lot because I don't really play loots, but it's really great for swinging. So it's gonna be fun to just have. And then I finally got a tattoo infused with the power of Eric. Well, gonna be real fun. And then we went and we hung out with Delphine a little bit, and then we found out that Piranha's childhood was real sad. She was kicked out of her clutch and then abandoned, kind of near other people's clutch, but like not supported in the way that they're supposed to be. So it's very sad. I think she might need to talk about her feelings with like a therapist or maybe Eric. He's really good at helping you work through your feelings and childhood traumas. But then at the end, Delphine gave me this really fun, sparkly headband, and so I'm very excited. It was a very good day. Oh, and then the jar. Oh my goodness, the jar. I'm gonna have so many baths.
I love it. Awesome. Dee Dee. How's Dee Dee feeling about what happened tonight?
Dee Dee's feeling pretty freaking good about tonight. She got a nice little present from her new best friend Mola, M-O-L-A, Mola. They're basically the best friends that anyone could ever have, truly. Which is why she got Mola's name tattooed on her butt, because like that's what she thought. She was going in and she thought everyone was doing it, but she's not sad that no one got her name tattooed. Sometimes it's a big commitment for some people to do that. Not for her though, not for me. I'm fine. I think that this friendship's gonna last forever. There's no ulterior motives in any capacity from either of us. We're just two best friends, just looking out for each other, and each other's best interests. I got a book about Fae. I think I should probably hide that from other people. I don't think that other people would be cool about me reading about that. So that's why I'm in a dark corner making slurping noises. So
why slurping? Wait, why slurping noises?
Wait, why slurping? Yeah.
It's off-putting, so people won't come over. I hope that Piranha's exactly, yeah, like that. I hope Piranha's fine. I almost called you Pepsi in another life. Having a dickhead dad sucks. I don't know that. My dad's fucking great. Anyway. Bye.
Perfect.
Can I get a quick recap of what... okay, so Aurora got the receipt, so she doesn't have to return the headdress on rental. Dee Dee got a book about the Fae that does what?
The Fae, the red necromancers of Fae.
Yeah, they're like the Lich Society. They like liches. They're like in
like
canon
patron.
people. Hey, relax. Whoa, hey.
And Menridin got a sparkly headband that does what?
It does nothing. It's just made out of more geese coins. I'm more.
Remember the golden geese coins that were everywhere in Storm King's Thunder? Yeah.
Yes, I still have some.
What are those? Just asking.
They were clues. They were clues that led you to a gambling vessel where the party proceeded, instead of kidnapping Lord Dryland, to have a BDSM scene with him to get the information out of him.
Oh, that's. And
then Menridin stuck her head in a fish tank. But Menridin just kind of like sparkly things a lot.
Yep.
Like a lot.
All right. Oh, and I will ask you guys, what do you think the presents for Shazara and Senzin were? We'll make it up for next time.
Shazara, a book, for sure.
Absolutely, another book. Yep. You know what? I know. The present for Senzin is a gold lame loincloth.
Oh. I was gonna say it's an actual badge and not just a paper badge.
Actually, it is a gold lame loincloth and an actual, like, official title in the Elven Royal Guard.
What about like a really
on
fancy...
the loincloth?
No, it is not written on the loincloth.
Oh,
A
really fancy whip for the self-flagellation.
Yeah.
There you go. It'll be one of those, if not several. So.
Yeah, it's just like a combo gift. A gift basket.
Cornucopia,
I don't want to
as it were.
hear about the loin basket. Thank you.
On that note, friends, thank you for playing. It has been lovely, as always. We will be back next Monday with a discussion with the Queen about what the cult of Asmodeus is doing here in the Ardeep Forest and how that might relate to you. So,
will I be performing at all?
You will be performing. You're supposed to be performing at this banquet. So yes,
Great.
we can
Yeah.
start. I think that's how we'll start next game with Aurora's
start
performance
thinking
at the
about that.
banquet.
Great.
Now that you have a circlet of blasting, please do
Whole
not
outfit.
cast fireballs into the crowd.
Right.
Yes. Anybody want to add anything? Balls.
Balls.
And balls.
All right.
Balls.
We will see you all next Monday. Good night, friends. Bye bye.